And welcome back to Who Would Win? This Who Would Win comes to us from Burn the Black Flame Dragon. I believe those names. It's either Burn the Flame Dragon or Burn the Black Flame Dragon. What's the question? Who would win in a fight? The Z Fighters or the main six from My Little Pony? Okay, look. Let's get out for the main six. I have them up here. That's the main six consists predominantly of Rainbow Dash. Let me actually get one more of these open right here. I have a couple thumbnails up here so I can know what I'm talking about. So people can say you don't know what you're talking about. So people can't say you don't know what you're talking about because I'm reading this shit legit. I got one person lately who's been a little on my case for that, and you know what? I'm just gonna be straight honest. You can go about that in a more constructive way instead of being an ass about it. Just saying, it doesn't bother me. I'm just pointing it out because that's how you're coming off, dude. But no, the main six of My Little Pony consists of Rainbow Dash, Fluttershy, Pinkie Pie, Rarity, Spike the Dragon is the mascot, and Starlight Glimmer. Now, this is the main six I found. Maybe there is a different incarnation of the main six, but this is the main six I have to go off of. The Z Fighters, I think we can assume that the cast we had more or less for Tournament of Power more or less counts towards the Z Fighters. Minus Frieza. No, he's not a Z Fighter. Minus Boo. I really wouldn't count Boo as a Z Fighter here. I would throw Yamcha and Chaozu in there before I throw Boo in there. Z Fighters are those who kind of regularly come to, and Trunks is not there. I mean, although technically Goten and Trunks could be considered, I wouldn't really. I don't know. I don't really think I would count them towards the Z Fighters at this point in time. By the way, sorry if this image is a little blurry. I had to enlarge the image, and it just kind of got distorted as a result. So my bad. Sorry about that. Maybe I'll try to actually make a legit thumbnail later on. Now, lately, I've either been able to make a thumbnail or I've just been taking two different images and putting them on the screen, and that's the image. That's why sometimes you see me in the corner of the thumbnail, sometimes you don't. But honestly, let's get this out of the way. Because first, even the weakest of the Z Fighters, Chaozu, is still, and I guess Roshi counts technically too, is still amazingly strong for a human. But then, if we're going by the main Z Fighters, then the big guns of the group, you're talking Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo, and Gohan at that point, all of whom have literal god-level power, enough to literally threaten the fabric of their universe. So the question just immediately becomes, is there any one of the main six who has enough power to threaten any of the Z Fighters? And I think the short answer to that is ultimately no. But that being said, there are a couple ponies that would give them problems. First and foremost, you have Rainbow Dash, whose main abilities just seems to be enhanced physicality, ability to change the weather, and the Rainbow Boom. You also have Fluttershy, who I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is the one who can talk to and control animals, which means there is nothing. Yes, the stare, which affects animals, yet nothing. She has, apart from being able to fly, nothing that would be helpful in this fight. Spike literally is just a young dragon. He's got this basic draconic abilities, including flight, durable scales, intelligent. He is intelligent, and fire breath. That's it. That's not enough to really threaten any of these guys. Even Chaozu, that's not threatening him much. Then you have a character called Starlight Glimmer, who has the power. One of her magical powers is the ability to steal the special talent. To steal and drain a pony's talent by stealing their cutie mark. A completely irrelevant ability in this fight. She apparently can also make a multi-layered cake in seconds, so I don't know. Maybe she could be distracted with the cakes. But she apparently has also demonstrated a talent for teleportation, transfiguration, super speed, self-duplication, and mind control. And this demonstrates invisibility to hide herself from changelings. It's explained in an episode called All Balled Up that her own magic is tied to her emotions. The stronger she feels, the stronger her magic. So Should note right now before we talk about the other two, magic is one thing the Z Fighters don't really have a regular defense against. This is why Roshi actually went to hardcore in Universe 4, because he noted they had abilities that would be difficult for the others because they're not used to those types of abilities. Um, so, uh, so yeah, I well, I don't see her being a supreme threat. She has some abilities that could be troublesome. But the two big ones that are, I think, will legit be a problem for them, for the Z Fighters, are Pinkie Pie and Rarity. Now, for those who don't know the name was, Pinkie Pie is the pink one. Shocker right there. Rarity, though, if I can get a proper image on my screen to... Come on. Okay, there we go. I want to get rid of that one, and I want to get rid of that one, and now, there we go. Rarity I believe she is, yeah, okay. Rarity is the white and purple pony down here. So, Rarity is actually has a lot of magical abilities. Can use magic, while she may not be up to the standards of like Twilight Sparkle herself, who is extremely powerful. She uses it in connection. I really hate the ads on this thing. Would make things fabulous, like gem finding, dressmaking, and topiary arts. She has telekinesis, which she can use on multiple sewing tools. With precision to make dresses, basically. Gardening and topography connection. She's ability to connect with trees, such as reattaching branches and things along those lines. She has illusion casting. She has dousing, which can find gems. Light generation. She can use her horn to create light, which can be used for blinding. Magical beam emission. She can shoot concussive beams from her horn, similar to Twilight Sparkle. She actually is also one of the only ones who knows how to fight and use martial arts. She has an ability called Attract, which for charming, fighting male ponies, although I don't know if they'll work on non-ponies. She's generosity embodiment. She possesses the element of generosity, and ball form. She can turn herself into a ball and bounce around. This is though this is cartoon physics for humor rather than actual power, but it still counts because people are going to say it counts. And then there is Pinkie Pie, the Deadpool of the My Little Pony universe, because she's a super animal physiology. She's classified as a meta animal, not just an earth pony, which gives her cartoon physics, more or less, which allows her to use that to warp the fabric of reality around her. She's a singer and a dancer, expert music player, ice skater, cartoon physics, basically. While she's more of a gag character than actual skill, she's very apt at appearing right next to her target, including fourth wall awareness. She's aware she's in the cartoon, enhanced speed, can match even Rainbow Dash, who is able to move at Mach levels of speed, teleportation, her Pinky sense, which basically has a strange ability to predict the future through various twitches and involuntary motions. Twitchy tail when stuff's gonna start falling, ear flopping, starting a bath for someone. Pinky's lucky day is from her itchy back. Pinchy knee, something scary is about to happen. Achy shoulder, there's an alligator in the tub. I'm reading all these verbatim right now. Ear flop, knee twitch, eye flutter, the sky's about to be graced with a beautiful rainbow. Ear flop, eye flutter, knee twitch, look out for open doors. Itchy nose, swarm of bees. And shudders, it's a doozy, something that someone never expects is about to happen. She also has enhanced memory, is well organized, and the embodiment of laughter. So, comparing World to Universe Busters to the My Little Ponies doesn't seem fair. And as I said, most of these ponies are getting clapped pretty easy and going to be put on a spit and eaten by Goku and Vegeta just because it's Saiyan biology. But the two ponies with actual magical abilities here are the ones that do pose the most of a challenge to the Z Fighters. They're not... What's the best way to put it? And even if we add Twilight Sparkle into the mix, by the way, I don't think it actually matters that much. Where is Twilight Sparkle on here, by the way? I'm trying to find Twilight Sparkle right now. There it is. Twilight Sparkle, the best friend. And she's also part of the main six, so I guess I should include Twilight Sparkle as well. Well, who is The leader, she's a alicorn, and she has the largest array of powers and abilities, including child prodigy, enhanced durability, genius level intelligence, the ability spell casting, which includes levitation, gravity alteration, magic beam emissions, force field, teleportation, telekinesis, hair growth, thought manipulation, animation dowsing, memory restoration, repairing, summoning, heat generation, water manipulation, smoke generation, immobilization, transformation, inducement, light generation, love inducement, book jumping, whatever that means. Oh, she can enter into books. Voice manipulation, auto recording, crystal imprisonment, dark magic, enrage form. Her body becomes white hot. And seriously, stop messing with this. I don't know what's going on. Flight, magic embodiment, transmutation, time travel, bind, and wall generation. Her, Pinkie Pie, and Rarity are the three biggest problems for the Z Fighters. Hands down, end of story. I would say Rarity doesn't have enough real raw magical power to be a big threat. Rarity would probably go down first. Pinkie Pie's large array of magic would be a problem. And, sorry, Pinkie Pie, sorry, Twilight Sparkle's wide array of magic would be a problem. And Pinkie Pie's just cartoon physiology would be a problem. But this is, I do think it's a bit of a moot point at the end. I know it's kind of, it's a kind of acting. I'm saying that Pinkie Pie, while having cartoon physiology, isn't like Popeye, who survived literally the erasing of his universe and told God to turn the light back on. No, she's just a rubber hose kind of character to a certain degree. We've never seen her actually, do anything super impressive on durability skill because of that. Likewise, Twilight Sparkle can probably do multiple spells, but the Z-Fighters can literally move so fast that you can't perceive them. They're literally moving multiple times faster than the speed of light to the umpteenth degree. Now, apart from teleportation, which Goku can even do just with instant transmission, more or less. It's not quite teleportation, it's just instant, which I guess is teleportation, I suppose. As soon as she's throwing out weird magic, they're going to put an end to her pretty quick. Unfortunately, for anyone who thinks the ponies would win, I want my opinion to be that way. I hate to say it, my opinion goes to the Z Fighters. Like I said, Pinkie Pie's durability is definitely going to give them a little trouble at first. It's not quite an Aurelia, or is it Aurelia from Dr. Slump? She's nowhere near that powerful, but yeah, I just think she's not going to last forever in the fight. She'll only last for so long. She also just doesn't have any way to actually hurt them. Breaking the fourth wall doesn't mean you can actually manipulate your reality that way. She-Hulk, take notes. I'm not trying to show the shade. I'm just saying, yeah, that's not how that works. that really, the longer I sit on that show, the more I don't quite like it. I still stand on the fence of people who like it, but whatever. I digress. Why did it become a She-Hulk thing? Again, Twilight Sparkle's the one that can give him the most trouble, but even then, after a few moments, even Krillin could just appear and be like, "No, you're done," boom, and just smack him around until she's just out cold. So yeah, my money's on the Z Fighters. I don't really have much else to say on that. It's kind of a lackluster video when you break it down in that regard, and honestly, thinking on it, I probably should. I've always known the ponies were more powerful than people sometimes give them credit for, but so I thought that I could do a straight video, but as it turns out, they're not that they're not that powerful. So yeah. Anyway, at least compared to them, in my opinion. So anyway, what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see you next time.